we're on our way.
On our way.
6-3 race. It's not fun. 5-3 race was not fun either.
No, it's not. It's not. And, it just takes a couple of mistakes to put you in a real bad spot quick.
Yeah, I learned that quick. I was down 1-0 before I knew it. So that's a good shot by Omer. So it looks like he's going to go for the 4-6 combo here.
Yeah. I played Omer in my first match, and I was so cold. My hands were so cold.
I was having the same problem against Patrick the first time I was on the screen table. They have a duck running right across where you sit, so I was blowing on my hands the whole time I was shooting, and it was...
Second match was better, but my first match I was really cold. But it's listen, I'm not complaining because the first time we shot here it was really warm, and I would prefer it be chilly than cold.
Absolutely, you can warm yourself up.
Chilly than hot. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the first time I was here, it was definitely a little bit warm. It definitely throws you out your game pretty quick.
But the tables were playing really fast today. I don't know what they feel like now to you, but earlier today they were
playing pretty good.
Yeah,
I like the way they play, man. They're gorgeous diamonds, absolutely stunning.
So nice facility. I'm coming back here next week. We're covering another event here.
He misses that 7 ball. That's not what you want to do against Patrick because he can run 4 balls on you, and he can make some amazing shots. I saw 2 amazing early 10 combos that nobody in this room would even think to go for, and he went for both of them and drilled them both. So really, only thing Patrick has to do here is make this 7 ball and get out for the 8. He makes the 8, the 9's hanging. He just has to get on the right side of it.
And I guess he's going to draw it out there, but you could actually just hit with the. You just followed it through on 2 rails.
So he got a little bit off shape here. It's going to be a tough transition to get to that 9. To get your position on that 10 ball, you kind of have to be on the other side of the table for it. Makes a great shot and gets the position that he needs. That's the problem with this long to short race.
Oh, yeah.
He can go up 1-0 right here that quick.
Yeah, and this guy shoots real strong for 442. I've seen him really he's just shooting without any type of fear.
And all he's got to do is just touch this ball. Leave the cue where it sits. And that's it. He makes his 10 ball. He's up 1-0.
Yeah,
Omer's
right.
Already
exactly.
down 1, and now it's a 6-2 race.
Right, exactly.
And that's the only thing that's going through your head.
And right, exactly. It puts so much more pressure on you.
And he hung it. Oh my goodness. Well, I eat my words.
Yeah, I little shocked there. I think Omer was a little shocked by that as well. It looked like he was starting to walk over there to concede the game. And stand by, we gotta fix something here.
Sorry about that. We had a slight issue. Our scorekeeper app disappeared for a second. So, he could have been up 1-0, and the pressure would have been really on Omer.
Yeah, that's what we were just talking about, and maybe the pressure of just being, on the TV table and thinking about, I'm getting ready to be 2 away from winning.
Right.
Yeah,
2 from on the hot seat.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I had that problem last time I was here, especially against Sonny. I got on the hill against Sonny, and I missed a straight-in 9 ball to win it.
Yeah.
And then he came back and beat me while I was on the hill. I got to the hill before he did, and he still came back and beat me.
Yeah, the mental games that go on when you play pool, most of it's in your own head.
Oh, absolutely. I've learned to get out of my own head recently. takes a lot. It's not fun. Not fun teaching yourself to get out of your own head.
Yeah. All right, so Omar to the table. Excuse me, Amir.
I'm drawing a blank on what I was gonna do. I was about to post something on social media for the team, and I can't remember what I was gonna post. I'm drawing a blank.
Hot seat match.
That's already posted up.
All right.
It'll come back to me.
I'm sure it will.
Great shot by Omer there. Got himself straight on that too. He's a pretty strong shot.
Yeah, and he doesn't waste any time.
No, he knows what he's doing every time he gets down on the table.
Exactly.
$594 seems like a generous number for him.
And I was kind of thinking the same.
But that's Fargo rates.
It is. It is.
Everybody has their day. Your rating's going to change every tournament you play. So.
Today I just we won't even talk about it.
Yeah, I definitely had to get out of my own head after that tough loss I just faced and anchor up because I had to play Dave Cezina. I mean, that's no gimme against him.
No, Dave, strong shot, and the way you went about it and putting it away with 10-ball combos, it's like daggers in your heart.
Yeah, I don't like winning like that, but every one I got up to the table it was straight in. I could not take it.
Yeah. It's not like you're practicing and you're going to turn away from it. You're gonna
absolutely. I'm taking that ball every time. I had a couple opportunities that I saw the combo sitting there, and what am I going to do? Am I going to avoid it by shooting the ball that I'm shooting at now to get on it?
Nice shot. Good shot by Omer. And, well, he's going to be going away from the 8-ball with the 7, but you got to be careful not to draw it into the side pocket.
No problem there.
No. Again, away from the 10. Now, if you just hit it, follow, go 2 rails, and come back out for there, but be careful not to scratch. And it's got to have a little bit more
power.
pace.
He just said it. He's got to hit it.
Yeah.
So he's going to call the bank here.
And I think that's partly being just not 100% confident you're not going to scratch.
He nailed it.
No, man. No, not quite.
He left him long. That was my issue against Patrick. I mean, I made a 10-ball, and I scratched.
Yeah.
And then I had the first rack, I missed an easy one. And then the last rack, I missed another easy one.
Yeah, and that's what all it takes. Yeah,
You run out of rack and you miss a 10-ball.
Yeah.
Who cares about the rest of that rack?
Yeah. He only has to make 3 games, so he can really put you in a bad spot quick. So Patrick's going to call that, looks like the top right corner pocket. Just trying to just thin it, and that's so heartbreaking. So 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, that's a tough shot regardless, no matter which way you look at it. But not hitting the ball there is just,
Yeah, that's just heartbreaking.
you're not going to win. I do hope I get to see him again because I'd like to play him again. My head's out of you know where.
Yeah. Well, we gotta figure out who wins this first.
And I got myself a tough matchup next too. Either Rick Miller or Sean Jackson. What? I didn't drive 2 hours for nothing.
You did not, and you're getting your money's worth. Thank you very much. All right, so Omer Abbasi to break, leading 2-0. Patrick Crary.
Guess what? I finally remember what I was going to post. Told you it'd come back to me.
I feared it would. Omer trying to play safe, put the cue ball behind the 3, I think. Yeah, the 3 ball.
I was just posting that me and you were in the booth chatting it up.
That's right.
That's what I was drawing a blank on. Mr. Wilburn.
Mr. Springs, you are undeniable proof that my lessons work.
Well, I'd steer nobody wrong in telling them that Chris Wilburn's lessons do indeed work. And I look forward to getting back on the table with you, sir.
All right, Omer at the 1. Now, getting back to this 3 ball is going to be a little tricky.
Looks like he's going to play with a little bottom left with 2 rails. Oh, he rattles the pocket. But
Yeah, I mean, you had a lot
Got safe.
going on there. You had to worry about colliding with one of those 4 balls in the middle of the table.
so it's looking like Patrick might have to jump at this ball. And I've seen him jump many balls in, especially the first time I played him last time I was here. Maybe he's thinking of a kick shot.
Yeah, he's kicking at it.
Of all times he jumps at balls, I would
Maybe
expect
it's just a
him-
little too tight to the 7.
Yeah, okay. That makes a little sense. That's a great shot. It's a very great shot. But hooked himself, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was going to be the problem, pocketing that ball. You have the 2 ball down one side, and you have 3 ball all the way down the other. You're kicking at it, and you got the ball sitting in the pocket. So you're going to have to catch a rail,
Yeah.
and you're going to have to hit it
I
hard.
was gonna say you have to hit it a little bit
yeah,
of pace.
Yeah, and yeah, so this is going to be just a test to hit it.
Looks like he can go 1 rail between that 9 and 7 and come up behind the 3. Or right past this 9. So it's looking like he might be hooked a little bit.
Oh,
He tried cutting it and got behind it. He's going to pocket it too. Oh,
well, it's going to hang there. So now, 4 ball isn't horrible. It's kind of a crappy spot to be in for, you're going to have to spin the cue ball
Yeah,
basically along the bottom rail there, along the short rail.
you play it that way or you try coming back middle too between that 6 and the 8 ball.
That's a beautiful shot. Slow down.
Beautiful shot. Yeah, that works too.
It's just a little hard, but man,
to not touch anything on the
Yeah,
table
that's
after
pretty
playing
gutsy
that
shot.
ball is pretty
Gutsy
strong.
shot.
Omer does. So he makes a good shot on that 4-ball, and looks like you can see that 5. The way he's lining it up, I'd imagine he can. Oh, just railed it. Looks like it's going to leave a 5-9 combo for Omer. You just play this ball. Either you play it slow or you play with a little bit of pace. Get that cue ball to come back up off that top rail.
Yeah, and I think the 5's going to go down towards the corner pocket if you hit too hard. Okay, so that was good speed. Thought actually there was a little bit more angle there. The 5 ball, if you hit it harder, it was going to go travel down towards the corner pocket. But,
He played it good.
yeah, he hit it good speed.
He's going to come off probably off the top rail. Right back down for the 6 on the opposite side. Overhit it just a little bit, but same exact shot he just played on the 5. Come back off that top rail. Oh. You do not expect to see that. He got right back on that 7. Same exact pocket. This is no easy cut.
No,
for
it's a little bit of
Patrick.
a back cut. And the cue ball is going to be moving.
But the good thing about that cue ball moving is it's going to move in the direction that it needs to go.
Yeah.
He needs to get back below the 7 to play it on the side. Unless he decides to slow roll it, but if he slow rolls it, the cue ball's just going to sit at the bottom rail.
So if you're going to go 3 rails here, you got to worry about hitting the 10 ball. Don't want to hit this 10 ball.
Yeah, I think it comes down more towards that bottom pocket.
Yep.
Just like that. Catches the point on both the cue and the 6. Leaving Omer a rather favorable shot on the 6 ball
I
to
think
get to the 7.
just sort of hit this ball, a little center ball, nice and easy. Put the 6 right in the corner pocket. Play the 7 in the side. Just want to roll this ball.
He might hit it with a little pace and go 2 rails. Come straight back across table.
Yeah,
Just like that.
Yeah, he's feeling comfortable. I would hit it easier. I don't think I would even. The table's playing so fast right now. I don't think you need to do that. However,
You play
it
this straight in the
works.
corner and just roll the cue up.
Yeah. Well, the problem if you just roll it straight up, then does the 8 go by the 10?
I believe it does. I think he looked at it before he takes the shot, so pretty sure it does if that's where he left himself. On
Yeah, it actually looks like he's setting right up for it. He would look at it before now, I would think.
It goes
Nice
clean.
shot.
Good out by Omer.
Good job. So Amir goes up 3-0 over Patrick.
Bringing it to a 3-3 race now. That's what you want to do
That's
when you're playing
exactly
that
what you
long
want
race.
to do. You want to go out there and knock that handicap out right away.
Now it's an even playing field.
Now it's an even playing field, exactly. So while Amir's going ahead and racking and getting ready for his break, I'd like to say thank you to my sponsors, Lambros Cues, Bill Hill from the Bob, Money Shot Out Billiards. Particularly like to say thank you for Mike Weller for taking a trip out here today and competing in the event. Mike was fortunate enough to win the shirt while he was out here today. So congratulations to him.
It's awesome that a mobster won that shirt because it does have the mob logo.
Yeah,
on it
he
as
was
well.
actually very excited that he won it. He said to me, man, he goes, man, I don't feel so bad about Bull King coming out here.
Yeah,
But he was excited to actually have the shirt.
he wasn't very happy about how he played today, but
You know what? But he found a way to grind, and sometimes when
he
you don't
fought
have
for a long time.
yeah, when you don't have your best game, and you're still hanging around, that just says a lot about your what you're made up of inside.
So there's a little bit of confusion about whose break it was. So I figured. So there was confusion about whose break it was. Now Patrick's just checking the rack to make sure it's a good rack for him to break. Omer thought it was his break, but it happens to be Patrick's. So it is going to be Patrick's break.
Yeah, you can tell by Patrick he's a no-nonsense type of dude.
He plays good pool too.
Yeah.
He's not afraid to go for the shot that wins the match.
Oh, no.
I watched both of the shots that he made against Sean, and it was absolutely amazing. So it looks like 4 ball's going to fall. So personally, I'd elect to play the safe here. He's lining up for that cut. I'd just push that 1 ball up behind that 9.
Yeah, exactly.
But it looks like he's going for the shot. I think he still might get safe. I think he did. It's been a long day, Mr. Everhart.
It has. I feel like I need a drink or something, maybe coffee. Wake myself up. Let me go see what they got. I'll be right back. I'll let you take over for just a second.
So Wayne stepped away to find himself some caffeine. He seems like he's a little groggy. But in the meantime, Patrick is lining up for a jump shot on that 1 ball, but hits every ball but it. So Omer to the table with ball in hand. It's been a long day of pool for me. So Omer is looking like he's going to try to 3-foul Patrick. Plays a good save. Maybe I'd want to roll that cue ball up to the 9 a little bit more and put it in the cluster, but nonetheless, not an easy shot for Patrick to try to either jump at or kick at. So Patrick's going to try jumping this ball again. He hits it that time. That's a tough jump. He was very close to that 9 ball. So Amir's back to the table. Fires in the 1 ball and knocks out the 2. That's a great shot. Once again, it's probably going to leave him safe. That's exactly what he does. Just plays another simple save. Make Patrick break out that jump cue or try kicking at another ball. You got to do everything you can to try to get a win, especially on the hot seat. So it seems like our stream's live on the TVs at the green room. Want to give a shout out to our green room family and the Queens of the Green. I'm going to try and bring this one back to Baltimore for us. So it looks like Omer's going to try to play this 3-10 combo. Calls the 10. And he just overhits it a little bit. Doesn't leave an easy shot for Patrick, though. So Chris Wilburn has stepped in the booth with me.
Green room. Thank you for the support. Look at this bank shot.
That's a stellar shot.
Oh,
man.
but no love.
So
Yeah.
Mr. Chris steps in the booth with me as Wayne takes himself a little break. As he gets some refreshments.
We got Sean Jackson and Rick Miller there. They both are good friends. Came down from PA together. I've seen them ride in a couple events together, but they're both good. Wow, look at that. Locked them between the 8 and the rail on the side.
That's a great shot by Sean. I get to play the winner of that match, so I'm excited.
Both are good. Sean's a very difficult player.
They are both very good shots. I've been watching them all day. The B side is not where I wanted to be because
Well, the funny
I
part
knew
is
they were all over there.
You and Patrick are the only two that are 550 and below. Everyone else is around 600 or greater.
Yeah, they're strong shooters in this place.
And what did I tell you? The final four are going to have at least two 600 players. Well, here's one,
Yep.
and then here's the other one. I called that.
Yeah,
Wow.
absolutely.
They're strong. 12, 30%.
You play the safe here? I mean,
Yes,
I
all
think you
day.
have to.
No, all day. There's no bank.
Or kick it in the top corner.
If he called that.
I don't think that's where he called it. I think he was just trying to thin it.
Yeah.
And he got behind it.
He sold out. Well, it's a race to 3 now.
Yeah, that's what me and Wayne were talking about moments ago. That you jumped out quick. That's what you got to do when you're playing that 6-3 race.
Yeah, it's a tough race.
Patrick hung a 10 ball, first rack.
Oh, that'd have been.
I mean,
dangerous.
he played an amazing out to get to straight on the 10 ball.
Mm-hmm.
He was sitting a diamond away from the 10 ball on the side rail and just rattled the pocket.
I hate those. I've done that.
I mean, I did it last tournament against Sonny on the TV table.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I
on,
remember.
and on the hill.
Yep.
It wasn't like it was just one rack. No, I was on the hill and I missed a straight in 9 ball, and then he came back and
And this
beat
is
me.
also the thing about tournaments. I mean, I've gambled my fair share, and everyone does. But gambling, Patrick was on a run. He was making some insane combos and
Oh,
kicks.
absolutely.
He was doing some crazy stuff.
We both
And-
witnessed them shots.
Yeah.
That's a great
he
shot.
Called them. I was watching one of them. He called them. And now, like when you win back to back to back to back, you can say, okay, I'm done. I quit. Pay me my money. I'm out. No,
Right.
not in a tournament. He had to wait to play again.
Correct.
So
yeah.
it kind of cooled him down.
Absolutely.
So you got to be able to do that, especially in a 2-day or 3-day. I've been in a week-long tournament before. You got to be able to do that.
Yeah, it's not fun.
But it's life.
Yeah, after my match against Patrick, I went outside and blew off some steam because I was a little bit heated.
Sean was on the wrong side of the ball, cut it to the bottom right-hand corner, and went 1, 2, 3, 4 rails up back up table for the 8, around the 9-10.
It's pretty impressive. I didn't get to see it.
He's
Omer
shooting
with a
good.
great bank shot. That's stellar.
No reward though.
I mean,
He might have a
8 ball
reward.
goes.
Check the room cam.
Absolutely, sir. I am just preparing my drink.
I wonder what the score is between.
Oh, I thought that was Omer playing the 7 ball. But it's not. It's Patrick.
Oh no, or maybe Omer called it. Yeah, I didn't call it.
That might
Remember,
be
it is
right.
10 ball. Call shot.
Yeah. Maybe he's just playing safe.
Let's see what Sean can do here. Maybe he's got the 10. Now is Sean up or down? Is the question. Ooh, missed that ball.
He missed that ball, but he kind of missed it good.
Missed it all right.
Cue ball rolled up.
Sean, are you going to be up 4-0 or down 3-1?
So, is my next match going to be on this table?
Yep.
I'm pretty sure Final Four is all on that on
Yep,
TV.
all
right?
4.
Oh man, he
kiss
double
save.
kissed it and threw it in the pocket. That's not what you want to do.
But can Patrick compose himself enough?
Exactly. He's no easy
Sean
out.
is up 4-0 in a race to 6.
Wow.
So
Looks
your
like
match
I
might not-
may
yeah.
be playing Sean.
Yeah. The thing is, I want to be able to put it on the table, but I guess I can't. All right.
So Patrick made the 8 and now leaves himself a.
Draw this ball. That's all he has to do is just draw it out. One rail.
He's pushed to that side rail. Got to make the 9.
See, he was afraid
He
of
poked it.
But he's a decent shot. He can fire this down the hole.
Yeah, he can. Just like anybody can.
This will be, like that first 10 ball. This will be. It would have been 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 1. Jackson tied him up again.
And he overcuts it, but leaves it
Pretty
it
hard.
rolled. It got rolling. So Omer is going to come to the table again
Do the break cam.
and
It's a good shot for this one.
take a shot at the 10 ball.
This is a great shot right here. Perfect shot for this angle.
And he nails it
Fire in the
like it
hole.
had eyes.
Keenan.
So Omer is up.
Omer.
No, Omer. Sorry.
Omer. Yep.
Thank you for the correction. I apologize, Omer.
Yep.
I was saying it right earlier.
We do.
So 4-0.
This
So-
is the first time Patrick's been down this far. He's usually up there. Put
Yeah?
pressure on him.
Well, I
This
mean,
happened with Tiffany Lear too. The last time she was slaughtering through people,
absolutely.
and then she played Twan, and Twan
Twan.
had her down, and then the other guy, Jordan Gray, had her down too. And Sean is playing some deadly, deadly safeties. Like he's not making Ricky easy at these balls.
Yeah, Sean's a pretty strong shot. He makes it look easy. The safes he plays are pretty intense.
Well, he's played on a lot of stuff. The Tar Action Report, Predator Pro-Am Tour, Action Pool Tour, Great Southern Billiard Tour.
He's played in almost all the Maryland states, battled out against Wilkie all the time.
Oh, yeah. He just beat Wilkie recently.
Yeah, I know. I watched that. It was impressive.
He's a smart player.
He's a very smart player. I look forward to shooting him, if that is the case.
That puts him on 2 fouls. And the question is he going to go for the 3 foul here and terrorize the opponent to get 5? Or is he going to go for the run out here?
I think you run until.
No, you don't until you plan it.
I mean,
You have to learn
that
to play.
the table's a little rough though.
Doesn't matter. You
To
plan
play
that
it
safety.
safe
If
on
you play make the 1 to play safe on the 2, you're planning that. You don't
Okay,
run
yeah,
until you
that
make a
makes-
mistake.
Makes a little more sense.
Yes. This is the hot seat, and now the. All right, Omer's got a chance here. Do some damage. Sorry about that. Little pep of ice. I get distracted easily.
Yeah, well, you're Chris.
It's ADOS, attention deficit. Ooh, shiny.
Oh, so, okay. Omer, sorry, gets good position on that 2-ball.
Yeah, I like bumping the 9 here. That way he actually holds position for the 3. Draw into the 9. Oh, he played it out.
And it hangs.
That's why.
That's these 9-foot diamonds. They're very
Okay.
unforgiving.
It is a pro cut, so they are nasty.
They are very unforgiving. You hit that rail first, you better hope.
Hoop-a-loop.
So Patrick plays a good shot on the 2-ball. Gets out for the 3.
Yep.
Not where he wants to be, but still a makeable shot.
Ooh, 12 viewers. Hello. Just floats it like he did the first one. The 9 to the 10 last game. Like
That's a
that.
great shot.
He hits that ball well. And
That
then all he
was
has
a
to do
great
is
shot.
make this 4 and he'd be on the 5.
Yeah, you just kind of pocket this ball. That's all it takes. Nothing
Well, you got to
fancy.
draw it. You can't follow it because the 9's a big ball. So you have to draw just a little bit. This is what I told
Yep.
you. 9's a big ball. I think he can see it, but I don't know if he can make it. Oh, he can
Oh,
see it.
he can see the ball.
Clear as day.
Pockets the 5, bumps the 6.
Same shot again last time. This time he has to hit it harder to get it out for the 7. He actually has to hit this.
So Patrick lines up for the 6-ball. He's got a little bit of work to do to get on that 7.
Just draw with a bit of right.
That's a
Like
great
that.
shot
Oh
if he
no,
avoids
oh
the
no,
side pocket.
Oh no, oh no.
Point. Wow.
Double
and
point.
he pointed himself. He's hooked on the point.
Pinpoint position. Yeah,
Can't
see
really see
nothing.
him. Omer to come to the table.
Yep. So that's one option. And then the other option is you go 1, 2, 3 this way.
Yeah.
So you have 2 options available. I
So
like the 4 rail.
Omer pockets the 7.
Plays it good.
Q's going to come out nicely for that 9.
In the side pocket here, you play it in the side to go down the head rail
Yeah,
back out.
you push this cue ball off to the top of the table and bring it back down center. to the
Play
10.
down the line of the 10. Good follow. You just roll it. Woo.
Oh, wrong side.
He used English on it by accident.
Yeah, it looked like he was trying to go 2 rail.
I wouldn't have gone 2. You could have made that 1. What's his angle look like on the other side? No, other one.
Patrick plays good pool.
He shoots good ball. Yes.
He does play very good pool. I learned that quickly when I shot against him. I missed a couple 10 balls that I shouldn't have missed, and he capitalized quick. When you miss one 10 ball against somebody that only needs 3 games.
It adds up.
It doesn't make you feel very good when you need 5 and they are already up 1-0 on you.
It happens.
And then I ended up making a 10 ball and scratching in the side pocket.
That's 2.
There it is. And then he's on the hill. I got a shot on the 10 and I hang it in the pocket. And there's your 3. You're out. But I got it together. Played against Dave Cezina.
Played well.
I thought I did. I had a handful of 10 ball combos that were all pretty straight in line. I had a ball in hand on a 10 ball combo.
He beat Chow too.
He did. He beat him 7-1.
6-1.
6-1. I apologize.
Handedly. Ooh.
Oh, so Patrick put some funky English on the break.
Uh-oh.
And
1-0-10.
the 3 ball rolls in the way.
But it might line it up. Go to break cam. Break cam. It might line up. So
Make the 1,
yeah, he's
and then you
looking at it.
play the 3-10. He's placing this cue ball here to line himself up on the 3-10 combo. He does have to shoot the 1 ball first, but he needs to know where this cue ball rolls to so he can play the 3-10. So it's a strategy I know a lot of people do. You have a ball in hand and you just want to place the cue ball where you want the cue ball to
play
land.
off the rail like this?
Absolutely.
Yes. Most people don't do that. They think they can just roll it to that spot.
Well, if you try rolling it that way to that spot, you're going to underhit it.
Or overhit it.
Or
You're better off
exactly
playing
overhit it and
into the
pushing it to the
rail.
rail. You'd rather come out a little bit. If it rolls out a little too far, you can work with it, but you don't want to over-roll that shot. So he calls the 10 in the corner. And it rolls out a little bit, but it gets a lucky roll.
No, you can see. Omer can see that ball. Not Omer.
Patrick can see that ball.
That would have been a deadly way to lose. You give him a game and you take one right back, man.
Absolutely.
Patrick might start coming with stuff now.
So Omer to the table again. He may just elect to play it safe here.
So this is where the safety game, because I know you and I were talking about it. You roll it like this, inside to hold the cue, like that.
That was beautiful.
And what it does is it just spaces them out.
Absolutely. Yeah. You don't need to play a lockdown
Now,
safe.
this is where you play that 3-railer. Don't play the 2. Because you come into the 3rd diamond here on the left side rail, you come in deep to the pocket, 2, 3rd one here,
absolutely.
and right into
You
it.
come up behind it.
Yep, and you can play it right in the side pocket. Natural 3 rails. She pulled the Efren shot right there.
Yes, sir.
Summon the inner Efren.
So it looks like Patrick's got his jump cue in his hand.
Air Force One, we're coming in for a landing, testing altitude parameters.
Looks like we're going to go airborne.
Where's Kobe? Kobe!
I don't think I've ever yelled Kobe in a jump shot.
I might one day.
But
Kobe!
it would make sense. It is a jump shot.
And if you rattle it, you call yourself Shaquille O'Neal.
I always yell Shaq if I miss.
Oh, you missed it.
That was an air ball.
That's Shaquille O'Neal right there. And he lined up the 410 now.
Oh, it's unfortunate. He was there too. He wasn't that far off with that 3 ball. So from this, looks like the 410 does. So I'm shocked he's not placing the cue ball where he wants it at again. But I'm guessing he's comfortable with just making this 3 ball and then playing the 410 combo. Looking to jump out 5-1.
But see, this is too hard of a combo. He's got an extra 2 feet of distance.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's harder, and the balls are separated, so it's even further harder than what it was the first time.
But why not swing at it?
Because probability states otherwise.
Why not? So
Because the run out was higher statistics.
yeah, you're right.
That's the one thing that separates pros from top amateurs is the top amateurs are going to go after that shot.
Oh, absolutely.
Pros, on the other hand, would go favor the run out because they can control the cue ball better.
I made the mistake in the first Maryland State I ever played. I ended up playing against Randy Davis, and I jumped out. I jumped out on him pretty quick, and I had ball in hand, and I decided to take a combo on the 10 ball instead of It's a great shot.
Nope.
He overhit it a little bit.
A lot because the
Going to
5-7
hide
to the
himself
rail.
behind the 7.
The
Which he
right
does.
shot would have been. So you played it backwards to come up here this way, to the side rail above the 6 ball to the center of the table.
So now he's in a pretty sticky situation here. Giving Omer the ball in hand is not what you want to do here, especially with only 6 balls on the table.
5 balls.
I can't count. It is 6. You can't count. So he tries massing a little bit and comes up short and ends up scratching anyway. So Omer to the table with ball in hand. He's got the 5, 6,
Now-
7, 8, 9, and 10 on the table.
What's your plan to the 5, 6, 7? Because the 7's in a funny spot by the 9 ball.
I think I'm playing this 5 ball in the corner and bringing the cue ball back out the center table to play the 6 and bring the cue right back out the same exact spot.
I would play closer towards the side rail and play the 6 2 rails into the 7.
So now he's going to leave himself a little bit straight on this.
That's the exact reason why you can mess it up. Whereas I'm playing into the rail, I can play 2 rails into the 7 and guarantee position.
And he rattles it.
It's just too much. If you played it into the rail, you could have bumped the 9 and moved it out and had a shot. Touched it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you could have gone into the 7. You could have, have so many options available. I would have gone that way.
So Patrick makes the 6. Leaves himself a shot on the 7 ball.
He's got to come with a hero shot, play it 3 rails.
What do you got to play 3 rails for?
Because you want to play guaranteed position. So by playing the first rail, because you have distance. Okay, so you don't want it to roll off, so you have to add power, a little bit of speed to it. 2, so with the speed, you're going to play into the second rail. And you don't want to come into the middle of the table and have a weird shot, so you play with power to bounce off the 3rd rail to guarantee position on the 8.
Oh, so you're saying across table, not.
Yes.
I thought you meant
No.
a natural 3 rail shot.
No.
I get what you're saying. Side rail back to the other side and then back
Do the
to
first
where
side.
you
Yes.
the first side rail. That makes more sense. I was a little confused in interpreting what you were
My
speaking
intuitive
about.
dance is not very good.
So Patrick's to the table again.
Omer had a chance. And see, Patrick's taking his time. He's trying to do something here. He's trying to get
He's
something.
trying to catch a groove.
Yep.
You know, this is when you just take yourself back down to the basics and
Restructure your fundamentals.
Exactly.
take it back.
you get your stance, you get your stroke, you take your time,
Made
and
it.
you drill the ball.
And this is a fun one. I practice this one a lot. Top right hand English, top right hand side. That way you spin it. The top's going to keep it closer to the center, but the right's still going to pull it
Throw
out.
it to the rail, right?
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
If you use too much right, you go towards the 9. And if you use your bottom right, you're going to go way above the 9. So you play top
Absolutely.
right, yeah.
You just want this ball to coast.
Yes. And it's one shot
Towards
I
the
practice
side
a
rail.
lot. I'm very comfortable with it now. He's got some top. That's all he had was top. So now he played
So he
it.
bumps to 10, and this is not going to look good.
So how do you play this? Backwards 2 rails or forward 4 rails or 3 rails?
That's tough. I mean, it's honestly a comfort thing.
It is.
I mean, what are you comfortable with? Are you more confident in your stroke to draw it back, or are you more confident in your follow to stroke this ball to bring it around 3 rails?
An old saying still sticks to me this day: draw for dough, follow for show. Oh, sorry, draw for show, follow for dough. So I'm following top 3 rails, and that is why he almost.
He did almost scratch, but this is a very makeable ball for Patrick. Very makeable ball. What?
It's a
It's a
missable
very
cut.
makeable ball. It's got plenty of room off that rail, which also leaves a lot of room to miss. Catches the rail first.
He
What?
left it tough.
Leaves a
Omer's
rail
got a
shot.
shot that's about 20% harder.
Absolutely.
But Omer's also 150 points better.
As far as Fargo rate goes, yes. And Omer seems to be playing above that rate today.
Yeah, everyone has their moments.
Oh, absolutely.
That 8-ball shot that you pulled during that little fun around, missed
Ooh.
that one. Put you at like a 590 yourself.
Oh, you talking about that jump bank?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty
And
aggressive.
like that. It's a 2-1 race.
So, Patrick looks to go on the hill first. So, Patrick is now on the hill. 2-4.
Is Patrick gonna be the first 400 into the hot seat in a long time?
Look, when
Let's
you got
go.
when you got to stroke the way he's got, and the confidence of beating Sean Jackson, the way that he made the balls to do it. I mean,
He deserved it.
he very well did deserve the win against
And
Sean.
see, people think,
Now,
oh, he
granted,
got
they were
so
both.
lucky. He got so lucky. No,
Right.
he's got skill to hit the dang ball.
Yeah, exactly.
And he got fortuitous.
It's a. You have to have the confidence to take the shot.
Now this, right here, what he's doing. To me, this is one of the dumbest things ever. You have to forget it and move forward, because the pressure's not here anymore. It doesn't feel the
Correct.
same.
Correct.
So by doing this, you're making it worse for yourself. You need to sit down, recompose yourself, and come back stronger. Don't be doing this type of stuff. Your opponent went to a bathroom break. Reset yourself. Okay, I got to win the next 2 games to take this. Let's go.
Right. Yeah, I
Don't-
mean, you're playing for close to $2,000 today.
1,500.
1,500.
Yeah. And so by doing what he's doing, that pressing that shot, what if he kept missing it?
Exactly. Then it's going to get in your head even more.
Oh, I can't make this. And then it's just over and over. You sit there and just. Who was it that taught me that the best was Ralph Souquet. I saw him when his opponent took a bathroom break. This guy is crazy in his mentality, and this is what I'm studying, his mentality. He'll just sit there and he'll just stare at the table, and he just doesn't blink. Like the entire time his opponent was away from the bathroom, he didn't blink. He just sat there staring at a spot on the table,
Yeah.
waiting.
I mean,
And your opponent came back,
Concentration.
and he's just waiting.
You don't lose focus on what you're there to do.
Shit.
I try to keep myself composed. If I miss an easy ball, I walk away from the table and I sit in my chair,
That's what you have to do.
and I look at the table. And actually, one shot I had against Patrick, I dogged the 10 ball, and I went back, sat in my chair, and he missed it, and I got up and I made the 10. But granted, he still got the best of me, and now he's on the hill to
Get the hot
go
seat.
sit on the hot seat in a field of how many 600 players?
12.
12 600 Fargo rated players.
I put him at the 600. He's only 6 points away. So him and Logan are about 594 and 598.
597 is
97. Thank you. Memory's pretty sporty. And so I put him up 600s. They're 600s.
So yeah, we had 12 600 plus rated.
He put the 9 ball in the front.
Ah. It's yellow. It gets confusing sometimes. So a 442 has ran through this field all the way to the hill to go on the hot seat with 12 600 plus Fargo
And
rated
he
players.
played at least 2 of them.
And he played Sean Jackson and is now playing another one of the
Let me see-
600.
let me see his Twitter run.
So Sean is, or excuse me, Chris is going to check the bracket and see
His run.
the field that Patrick did happen to run through. I mean, he plays strong pool. I wouldn't be surprised if it was more than 2 600 players.
He played Derek Carter's first round.
Oh, okay. So
Then
Derek-
Sean Jackson was the second 600. He played Lester Hodgson and you as well. So he played his first round was one of the toughest players in the field.
one
Derek,
of the
640.
Calcutta players I bought.
Yes. And then 2 rounds later, had another 600 player. And now he's playing a third. He's played 3 600 players.
And is showing out. I don't see the rating of 442 being there much longer after today.
But even then, he's not like he's gonna move, but he's not gonna move to like.
Oh, absolutely. He's not going to go over 500, but his rating's going to go up.
Oh yeah, because he's barely winning against these guys. It's been hill the whole way through, right where he needs to be.
Nonetheless,
yeah.
he's still winning the matches.
He's apparently when it's time to come, he just says, "Here I am," and he fires away. He arrives at the train station and he puts it in the hole.
The 2 shots that he made against Sean Jackson were probably the best shots of the
which
day.
I had to watch in person.
I watched it as well. I was actually playing on the table right beside you, and
then
I was waiting until the shot was
bank
over,
shot,
and then I also watched
the bank combo.
the bank shot, the 210 combo,
And he was
banked it in
excited.
the
He's
rail,
like,
as you should be.
You deserve it.
You make a shot like that not only once but twice in one match against the same person of the skill level of Sean Jackson.
So he ran a little long here. He's probably hooked.
It looks like he may be.
Yeah, by the 9? That's 5, yeah. I am colorblind, remember.
And kick into this. They'll try to kick it in the side pocket.
And he kicks good.
That he does. He does kick very well.
Oh,
And
but that's the worst.
it spins right off that 4 ball. Whatever English he put on it, he caught that 4 and it just spun.
This is the one time, remember we talked about, the different types of pattern plays. This
Absolutely.
is the one time you want to come out and around and into that ball. You want to play down that line of the 5. Don't come this way because you're playing with a lot of issues.
Correct. I do see that.
Go towards the center of the table, 1 rail versus playing 2 rails out from the side rail.
And Omer seems to have the same
Hurt me.
mindset as you.
Well, I've coached him a couple times. I've coached a lot of people.
You're a very good coach, my friend. I can say that from experience.
He needs to practice more. But I was a swim coach for. He can see it. I can tell by the shadows. He can see it. He doesn't like it, but he can see it.
Yeah, so from the 2 times I've been on the table with you, it's definitely improved my game. It makes me look at the game a little bit different. That's all it takes is just 1 tweak, and it ups your game that quick.
Yep.
I've seen my stroke come tenfold. And he just rattles his ball a little
Told
bit.
you he wouldn't like it. So this is that thin hit save we practicing.
Oh yeah, you just send this ball 2 rails back to the bottom rail. Or you come the opposite way, and you shoot towards the corner pocket and send it 2 rails past the 7 and back down to the 8.
This is risky this way because the 5's going to go towards the 9.
Exactly. That's where I'd. It's not terrible, but the angle I was talking about was shooting towards that corner pocket and pushing the 5 ball.
He left it phenomenal, jacked up over the ball.
He did leave it rather well.
His moment, if Patrick can keep his head cool, he'll get a chance to take this game.
See, all you have to do here is just
Roll it.
these side pockets. They're pro cut. It's not fun. I've missed many side pocket shots, especially the last tournament I was here. You just have to make this ball.
Yeah, roll it. Because the 6 ball is right here, right? Bottom
Yes,
right. Yeah, bottom right hand side. And it just rolls, and it goes right towards it. He is perfect to get to the 7, to the 8.
Yeah, he's jacked up on this. I don't like it.
No, he doesn't need to.
He
But
nailed it though. Floated that ball right in.
This is better than what I was thinking because I didn't think he would pull this one off because he would have to play it back.
That ball to move the way it did, jacking up on a side pocket shot is just not fun. Those are the ones you just want to float right in the pocket, center ball. I learned last tournament that they're not
See,
fun.
he's composing himself. He's like, okay, let's go.
He's taking his time. He's pepping himself up in his head. Just tell yourself, make the ball. That's all you got to do.
That's all it is.
Don't worry about the cue ball. Make the ball.
And so he's a little flat here,
He is,
but
but
just roll it.
you roll the 7 ball in and leave the cue right where the 7 is. Roll it
beyond
up
it.
a little bit for obviously,
Yeah,
but in that area, you want the cue ball
And
towards the side pocket.
That's going to be our next lesson is being more precise with our positions because the difference between where the 7 is now and half a diamond beyond that can change
Is
your percentages.
pivotal, especially on that 8 ball.
Yes, percentages can go from 60% make to 85% make with that half foot.
Yep, absolutely.
That precision is so critical.
This game is all about geometry and
Physics.
and your.
And he's actually
precision.
on the wrong side then. If that's the line, he's
He
on the
is.
wrong side. He
He-
went away from it.
He is on the wrong line, but like we were just saying, a soft touch here with a little bit of follow.
No, that's the right shot.
Wow.
He was on the
that's-
wrong side.
That's stunning. Off the bottom rail. Perfect
Don't
for
get
this.
flat. Don't get flat. Come on. Give the man who just pulled a super heroic 2 shots.
That shot on the 7 ball was impressive.
And he's on the right side. He actually did not get straight. So he just places with top and a bit of right, and he's got a perfect angle on the 9 to the 10. You don't have to do anything here. Instead, he's feeling confident, I guess. So he put the 9. Yeah, that's the camera. You don't want to roll this, but I don't know if the 9's frozen. It doesn't look like it's.
Roll for that 10.
It will. It'll roll towards it. It'll roll down. But he's got to have confidence in this, and this is going to be the tough one, right?
I mean, the pressure's on with the shot. I mean, you make this 9 ball, your 10 ball is normally a gimme. I watched some videos that, yeah, your 10 ball or your 9 ball are always your money balls, but the 8 or the 9 before the money ball is really your money shot because you make that ball,
Oh, he missed it.
and that
rushed
the
that.
ball's going to hang in the pocket for Omer to come to the table
All
and
right, Omer.
push hill.
I'm just nosing. Oh my God, he hit
So
that bad.
Over hit this ball just a little bit. This is the shot. This is the shot that I had, and I scratched on.
Break. Yeah.
And he drills it.
All right.
We have a hill thriller
Other
to
one.
go to the hot seat.
And that was Patrick's definite chance to get there.
Yeah, that's the rack that you
He
need
was
to
gonna
win.
get it to when he made the 5 and the 7 like that. I thought he was gonna get it. Holy moly!
So we're in a hill thriller, Mr. Everhart.
You missed the shots that Patrick pulled to get to like that out.
All right, so we're Hill. Wayne Everhart, I'm back. We had Chris Wilburn filling in, and we've still got Nick Spriggs here hanging out with me. And so
I'm getting anxious.
ready
to play some pool.
Yeah, he's ready to play some pool. I missed some of the match. I was kind of sitting over here chatting with Daniel Lear. That's Tiffany's dad. Hitting some balls.
Quick shout out to Mike Sankey for winning the tournament today at Cruising Cues. Very impressive.
Congratulations, Mike.
I believe Rob Henling was there as well. Also another mobster.
Mobsters.
So if you guys are just now joining us, this is Chris Wilburn's DMV Amateur Tour. This is the hot seat match between Patrick Crary and Omer Abbasi. They are now hill. It's been a tough fight. Patrick's been playing some amazing pool today. Miscues on the break
Oh, it hits the rack.
and fouls.
That's a foul.
I'm not sure what the ruling is on that.
I'm pretty sure it's a foul. We'll have to get Chris, but I'm pretty sure it's a foul. So we're just getting clarification on the rule. Chris is over there explaining it. Sorry.
So the ruling was from Chris Wilburn that it is a ball in hand foul and the rack is played the way it is.
Now, I believe the incoming player could request a re-rack. Could they?
I don't believe so.
No?
From what
9
Chris
and
had
10
said.
ball.
Not a 10 ball. Okay.
It was a legal shot. It happened, but it's an illegal contact.
Okay.
So it stays where it is, and the opponent gets ball in hand.
Oh,
We
so
play it
this
as
ought
a
to be
rise.
fun.
So not the rack you want in a
He'll match.
thriller.
No.
But Omer looks like he's going to take advantage of this cluster and try to pull a 3 foul. He's already got 1 foul off the break.
Yeah.
It's a
Well,
foul,
he's
ball in
got to
hand.
notify his opponent on 2. That is the rule.
Honestly, I'd be doing the same thing if I was Omer. You fouled once on the break. You left the cluster. I'm going to take advantage of it and penalize you for fouling on the break.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, you said this gentleman can jump. You've seen Patrick.
Yes,
go
I've
to
seen him
jump
jump
cue?
and jump balls in well.
So it looks like he's got the jump cue in hand. Going to line up the 1 ball.
You got to keep this cue ball on the table.
So I think if you're Amir, you maybe want to thin this 1 ball and try to get the cue ball behind that stack. What do you think? It's still
A
hidden.
1 rail kick. They have requested Chris Wilburn to watch the hit.
Five ball was hit. That's a foul.
Giving Omer ball in hand to potentially go for the 3 foul again. It looks like that's where he's going to go.
I wonder if he notified him.
He's not on 2 fouls.
Okay,
He's only on 1 foul currently.
I gotcha. Yeah, well, you got that stack there. You might as well use it.
Absolutely, like I said,
Yeah.
your opponent fouled on the break, so why not try penalizing him for fouling on the break?
Yeah, absolutely.
You made the mess. I'm going to make you work out of it.
Now the problem is Omar could get down. I mean,
Omer.
Omer.
It is Omer, yes.
Omer. So one thing though, well, and start doing the same thing, but he's got to get advantage on the table to be able to do
He's
it.
got to get a good hit and leave safe to potentially.
It got up,
Oh, he rolls by it twice. So
he is on 2.
if Omer notifies him that he is on 2 fouls, and
Well, I think I
After
heard
the
him.
shot.
I believe I heard him say.
yeah, Patrick knows he's on
Yeah,
2.
yeah.
So it's,
So
it's
he's
kind of a
indicating.
common knowledge
Yeah,
thing.
exactly.
But once Omer makes this shot, he should. Okay, so it looks like he's going to try to pocket this 2 ball and potentially play the safe with the 3.
Yeah, that's what I would do. That's going to give you the best angle to play safe. I wouldn't try to play it here. Just pocket the ball.
Yeah, you're too straight on this 2 ball. You just kind of want to make the 2, roll it up, and push that 3 ball back down the bottom of the table and leave him behind the pile.
Yeah, exactly. We draw it up into the pile.
So
It
this
look-
is a little weird.
Yeah, I think he maybe might play. I don't know if he's planning to play the 6 in the top. Excuse me, the right corner. Oh no,
This
it
is-
worked out well.
This could be a 3 foul shot here.
I think he's playing to run out.
He's going to stuff him behind that 10 ball.
Yeah, he sure did.
So he notifies Patrick that he's on 2 fouls.
Yeah, he sure did.
Hill. Patrick comes to the table needing to hit this 4 ball to keep himself alive.
Yeah, and man,
The pressure is on.
it sure is.
And by no means is this an easy shot.
No, and the actual hit now, you're not going for the pocket. So if you catch the bottom rail, you'll have more space to hit the 4.
I think you can hit right before this side pocket if you can see it.
Yeah.
And and spin it enough to hit that bottom rail and
Yeah,
just kick
exactly.
straight into the four.
Exactly.
You really have to spin this ball. It looks like he's
Yeah. So it looks like Patrick's looking come maybe 3 rails. He's going to come off the short rail to the long rail and try to hit the 4. And if you miss it, you can maybe get it on the pass back. If you go by on the short side, you might hit it coming off the back rail. If you hit it in the face, then you're good too. I don't know. I think I like coming the other way better. I think I like going around to the left side better rather than the right side.
I'd even be comfortable kicking this as a type of Z shot, right before the side pocket, past the 9, and then back to the bottom rail for the 4. See what he tries to do here. This is for the marbles,
Oh,
and he misses it.
wow. He almost held it inside the 7 and went straight down the table and hit the 4. Well, that's a
So-
tough way.
Omer does 3 foul Patrick to put Omer on the hot seat and